Hi everybody, Bono here to bring you episode 1 of my High Elves campaign on Legendary difficulty. I think I'm going to play as Tyrion because I haven't played in the Ulthuan region and I like the look of his benefits. So his faction effects is recruitment duration -1 turn for infantry and cavalry units. So obviously that's really good in my opinion. And then also his upkeep reduction for spearmen, archers and silverhelm units. So I always like those economic boosts and stuff. And then the race abilities of the High Elves, so attributes, is intrigue. Influence can be spent on superior lords or used to affect diplomacy between factions, which I think is going to be really fun. Espionage, trade agreements allow line of sight to assets controlled by the trade partner. And obviously, since you could sort of force trade agreements, that'd be really helpful. And then martial prowess, superior coordination in melee combat when High Elves are enter battle at full strength, so obviously they have a big buff at the start of a battle. We start off with a Flame Spire Phoenix, which is the more aggressive of the two. I think... yeah, so they've got more damage resistance if the mana is above 50%. I thought it improved the damage at one point, but it's just damage resistance. And then they have a chance to be reborn if they're undying, and then we've got an Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower, which is a really good artillery piece, I think. I don't know if I've had a chance to play with it yet. But we'll just start the campaign and we'll listen to the intro, and then go from there.
Who are the Asur? An enigma to men and dwarfs, who know them as High Elves. At the center of the great ocean lies Ulthuan, a paradise created by the Old Ones. But when the stellar gates collapsed, demons flooded the mortal plane. All was lost until Anarion the Defender strode forth. The first Phoenix King vanquished the demons with the aid of the Archmage, Calador Dragon Tamer. It was Calador and his Elven mages who created the Great Vortex. A swirling maelstrom that siphoned the excess magic, withering demonkind. With the world purged of chaos, the elves took it upon themselves to become guardians and stewards. The twin-tailed comet is oft seen as an omen, but this time its wake brought great peril.
The dragon with two tails flies lower than before. Its trail disturbs the vortex.
I have felt a change in the winds of magic.
Then write it, brother. Lead the mages of Safari. Bring all in the White Tower to bear if you must.
Such lore is currently beyond us.
I suggest a scrying ritual in the pool of Isha. It may provide us with the answer.
Such a ritual requires fragments of fallen waystones. Far more than we have.
Then we find more. Make ready your ritual, Lawmaster Talarian. You will have your fragments.
I shall start the search in Lustria.
Lustria?
My brother will search here, in Ulthuan.
Why do you care so much about the greater world?
Why do you not? Stay here, brother. Protect Ulthuan. But I venture beyond our borders.
And while you meddle in far-flung continents, I will ensure you have a home to return to.
Again, you can sort of pause it and read this bit.
Fellow Asur, rally to my banner. Ulthuan is under attack, and the great Vortex imperiled like never before. The Druki invade us in number. No doubt Malekith or his twisted crone of a mother have sensed weakness in the Vortex. Their attack is blatant. They come directly for the sea gates of Lofern. The seat of the Phoenix King must not fall. Finnubar has entrusted me to lead the counterattack. Join my cause, brave Assur, and together we shall overcome. The Druki cannot be allowed to despoil the sanctity of Ulthuan. Draw your weapons, and by Assurian's will shall we prevail.
So I'll always prefer to call them Drukai, not Druki. But whatever. I've read all this before. And as I said in other ones, you've got to usually upgrade your village or your city. Elven village. And then I'll give you one to take one of them out and then hold the region, so take these two. I think I'll head down towards these first. Let's have a look. Intrigue and court. See, you can improve relations, decrease relations between different people as well, not just yourself.
Shield against the darkness.
I think. So they might have removed this because I think he was meant to cause negative public order where he is. Just by one or something, because I think he's meant to be classed as a warmonger, or I don't know. Right, so I want. I get another spearman as well. Actually, I want to move him closer to the town before I do that.
Protector of the Everqueen. Forward.
What's this? Because I haven't actually seen what they get as a unique stance, which is Lilith's Blessing. Costs 50% of your movement range and reduces it by 25 when you are moving. Experience gain plus 20% for all spellcasters. Wind and magic plus 15. Miscast chance minus 50 for all spellcasters. Speed for all spellcasters. It's pretty decent. It seems it'd be suited more to Teclis. I don't know. Yeah, Teclis. Let's put him in that, so I've got a bit more defense. So we've got Straits of Lothran. Additional tradable resource. So that seems pretty whoa, a grand. That's really good. Gates of Lothran. And then we've got this barracks. Doesn't seem like I need anything specific to get these either. I'm going to check what suitable climates they have as well in a minute. March. So we've just left that undefended. I think that's just them. It looks like it came from here, but I think it's just them going out into the fog of war for a second and then cutting across.
Ready for orders.
So that's done me a favour there. Glittering Tower. So they've got nothing to defend really, so we'll just move in for the kill.
Awaiting orders. As you command. Oriah. Attack.
Dread Spears, Bleak Swords, 2 Dark Shards. I'm going to fight this myself because it's the first battle. See if it's on a choke point again. Come on. No, it's not. It's nice that they've got variety and stuff. But it doesn't look like it would be. Maybe I just haven't noticed on the map in certain towns when it is like that. Because obviously if you're on like a river bridge or something, that will be a choke point battle, which is good. Again, when the Mortal Empires campaign comes out, they're going to implement this stuff like the climate system and what else? The UI upgrades, rogue armies, dragon breath attacks, well, monster breath attacks, because obviously the Hydra isn't a dragon. I think they're going to apply it to the Terrorgeist as well, and choke point battles and stuff like that. So, all awesome. I think also want to be quite fun to play when you've got the whole map, especially if you can trade with people and just see everything. Right, I've got 10 of these. I didn't realise it was that many. Let's make a front line. See, sometimes I prefer sort of swords in a sense, but this is really cool when you see these guys like set up their spear line, just like all shields right down, the spears pointing out and everything. It looks a bit almost like Spartan gladiator-esque. Greek hoplite sort of feel to them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep these here, move them up, and then when the enemies are coming, I'll move back. We've got 180 range, so that completely outranges them. And I want this on multi-shot because I've got no big creatures. Let's have a look. Let's put it here. They've got nothing that can flank easily. Keeping that side just in case. Let's watch these fire. Wrecked. It's also going to be good when they bring in the Blood DLC. I just need to keep an eye on the Dark Shard's range and then I'll pull back. Probably get one more volley and then I'll pull back. They're just getting wrecked. If you have a look. So these remind me a bit of the elves in Lord of the Rings. But I was surprised. Like, I'm looking forward to playing the Dark Elves as well. I'm surprised how much I enjoyed playing the Wood Elves. Let's get him in the air. And I want to just do a bomb. Come on, set. Fly, 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 fly. Right, there we go. Right. I know I don't need to do this, but so I've got a few things turned down just for performance, improved performance. So that's why the fire looks a bit different to some versions. Seems to do a decent amount of damage. Like I said, the abilities like this seem to do a lot more in this iteration, which hopefully carries over. Because like when you do a gyro bomber run, you want it to do decent damage and stuff like that. And the spells seem a lot more to have a lot more kick to them. They didn't kill a single person. That's how we roll. So I think because these have got, if I'm not mistaken, is it tower shields? As in like silver shields, you know, because obviously it looks like a tower shield, but sometimes it might be classed as bronze, but I think it's got a silver shield. So, loot and occupy. Yeah, the lizard men, if they loot and occupy, get a plus to their replenishment sack raise. Oh. See, some of them get money when they raise now, but obviously we just want to occupy because we're taking this region for ourselves. It gives me +2 influence as well, which is good. Sorry, I didn't really read that one. It's no surprise that the Dark Elves prove stubborn, my prince. They have always coveted Ulthuan since before the Sundering, but they have no place here. Purge the province of the Drukai. This is Azure land. He looks a bit menacing.
Servant of the king.
See, right, if that only goes up by 3, I'm going to swap it to here. Huh, actually. Unique landmark, level 3, what's that? Glittering Tower Lighthouse. 3 Lothran Seaguard, that's really good. Increase the trade and everything. Let's see what we've got. Public income and money. 100. So that's decent. Elven Embassy. That might... Can that be built anywhere? I'm not sure. Hold on. Yeah, it can. Okay. Elven Gardens. Noble. Elven Court. Let's see. Area, Silverhelm with shields, Solarian Reavers. Court of the Phoenix King. I'm tempted. So I think I'll put that there, and then I'll go for that, and then possibly the Royal Garrison. I'm not sure, because I usually like having a defensive, like a wall, in there somewhere. And what's in this one? Grove, White Lions, and Great Eagles. So they can get a lot. They're just tier 3 stuff, which is decent.
Servant of the king.
Got Route Marcher. Even if I never put any points in any more of the utility, I think campaign skills is still a really good one to have. Let's get another one of them and 2 of them. And I might get a second Lord soon, it depends. See where these go, because it's going to be quite a trek to cross the river to get to me. Alright, what I wanted to do... Ah, damn it. Made a mistake there. I should have deleted that before I did that.
The Reaper.
I have to have a look into that. But anyway, well, they have Frozen. I'm surprised they have Frozen. Savannah. Temperate Island. Huh. Unpleasant. Temperate. Magical Forest. Jungle. So that's got to be for the Wood Elves when it happens. Like I said, I kind of hope if they do change it, you know, and allow them to take anywhere, and it's not, and they're affected by the climate as well, that anywhere that isn't in Athel Loren is still just outpost, but maybe give them a few more, like just only 4 slots everywhere or something, or give it just a little bit more. But then give them some sort of bonus, because like I said, that was their sort of thing. You know, they could take anywhere to give them bonuses, but they don't expand that much. And I like that flair. And I wonder what they're going to do to the Norskans. Oh, I'm yammering on. I've asked this before, so I don't know. I wonder how the climate will affect the Norskans. It's kind of cool that they've only got raiding camps and that at the moment, but so I don't know how I'd feel if they change, like, they change it a certain way. It just depends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Let's get a decent front line.
Never.
They've got Blackheart Corsairs. See, we've got any diplomacy in the region.
Can I offer assistance?
Glad that it's improving, I'd
You
say.
called?
Very friendly. See, I could trade with them as well.
King is
So look.
wise and merciful.
What would you have of him?
See if I can get money as well.
If you wish.
That's nice. And now I can see them because I've got trade. So I think usually you need defense. Is it a defensive alliance? And
What would you have
the thing
of
is,
him?
I don't know if you need to have land, you know, like connection possible via trade route or land or something like that. Because I swear sometimes you can't see them. You must have to be joining them at least by one. I could never figure that out. Because, like, say if I was the Bretonnian, for argument's sake, I was allied with vampires, I might not be able to see them moving around. I don't know.
Choose your
Safari.
words carefully, Turncoat.
Turncoat? I don't know Drukai.
Protector of Elf One. Your presence is not appreciated.
Tyrannoch. Okay, so who did...
Can I offer
I'm
a
surprised there's like infighting here, but whatever. Pirates of Sartosa. They haven't got any issues with that. See what attitude.
Can I offer assistance? You have traveled far to petition the Phoenix throne.
See if we can get the same.
Impossible.
Ah, let's try it without the money.
A foolish suggestion.
Ah, just give me trade.
Of course.
There we go. But obviously they'd be able to see me, but it's the AI, they always cheat anyway.
At your service.
I can't trade with Avalon yet.
Defender of the Ever Queen.
Trace. Why can't... Where are they? I thought they were around here somewhere. Where's... I thought that was...
Asur Princess.
That's weird that they're
Speak.
like right on top of each other. Who They're at war with. They're not at war with any of them,
I will
so
receive your petition in the name of the Phoenix King.
I don't want military access yet.
Misguided.
Again, see if I can just get it.
Very well.
There we go. So I'm going to get a lot of money coming in for this. I don't want to ally with these. I want to get rid of all the Drukai off of Ulthuan.
Guardian of the Phoenix. Guards, stay your
Valerian.
weapons.
Nope.
Loyal servant.
Sarah.
Do not
Sephiri.
expect a welcome here.
Lord of the Phoenix. Approach, but know
Nope.
this.
That's what I'm going to get from that, to be honest.
Ulf One's defender.
The Asur are troubled.
Hmm. So I like the Lotha and Seaguard and that as well. I think that's really cool, the fact that they're a spear unit and they've got bows and stuff. So I'm not sure how the Dark Shard with sword with shields work, because they can have a sword in melee. So I wonder if they're decent at holding their own, and then they've got the really cool repeater crossbows. So on the field, nothing over it. My prince, the Vortex is faltering. We should look upon our infrastructure and enhance its properties. We cannot afford to stagnate in such a troubled age.
Light
Rallyfield.
will
Ensure
drive
one of the
back
following
the
buildings has been
darkness.
constructed. Rallyfield. As Bel Coradris, the 7th Phoenix King, did when he built the White Tower of Hoeth, we must gather our lore or open the ancient scroll rooms and achieve the knowledge and wonders we shall uncover. The knowledge and wonders we shall uncover will aid us in these perilous times. Rallyfield.
We are ill at ease.
That one. That's 2 turns, so let's have a look, see what we've got. Tempted. From entertainment buildings. What's class as entertainment buildings? Oh, it's these I think. Yeah, entertainment. Industry, urban residence. All regions in this province. So any one of these buildings, I'll increase it by 10% and 30%. Pretty decent. What's growth? Homestead. Let's get some growth. See, I'd like to have these somewhere else because you can only go to tier 3. But for now,
I was born for greatness.
on the growth, let's get. Let's just go mass income for now. I can swap these out later. But that can also allow me to get a second lord. That's one. They're both 2 turns. I'll get him the next turn. Let's have a look what we've got.
Ridiculous.
13.
Protector of the Everqueen. By Assurium. Kill them.
Let's see. Black Hawk Corsairs with hand bows. 34, 30, 28, 28, 24, 32. So these are decent in combat and they've got good armor. Just don't have the shields. Then they've also got missile attacks. Black Hawk Corsairs. Decent melee. That's good defense. Anti-infantry, so they've got a bonus there. 7. They're pretty good.
I lost.
Yeah, I thought these were
battle.
silver shields.
By
Just encircle that and then I'll
Sun
fight them
Bang
right in a
thunders.
second. Let me just check everything.
The people
That's all I've got left. So alright, I'll fight this.
Alario.
I'll take this region. Let's have a look.
I am ready.
Looks like a face, eyes, nose. So I'm wondering who else they're going to put into this one then, because by the sound of it, if the next one, well, if the third game, I said it's probably going to be demons, at least possibly all 4 demons for the start. Which I assume they'll be able to. They won't be able to go into untainted lands. It has to have a certain amount of corruption, a bit like how the vampires have. I'm just like, depends how far they go on the right, they could have the Ogre Kingdoms in this one. Then obviously you're going to have the Tomb Kings, that's a given. And they could put in Araby, which would be cool. And then a bunch of other ones, but we'll see. But I think it'd be cool to have. I'm looking forward to the Ogre Kingdoms and that. And then it'd be kind of cool if they put in like I think it's Nippon and Kathy. I think Kathy's the one that's meant to be. What is it? It's meant to be like like Japan samurai and stuff like that. So that'd be cool to have some sort of shogun units in it. But out of the major factions that are left, the main one I'm looking forward to, I think, is the Ogre Kingdoms, because I really like Dragon Ogres and high quality units, you know. Let's put these in guard mode. Tyrion here. Yeah, Skaven are fun. Crap, that needs to be in multi-shot mode. They're the ones with hand bows. Ah, they got like Parthian shot. Fire off moving, that's strong.
Archers!
Get wrecked, boy!
Loyal! It shall be done!
Setting forth.
Fire!
For the greater good, we will obey. Heir of Anarian, going forth.
Lords at the back. I hate it when they've got the skirmish mode on. I didn't tell you to move.
Heir of Anarian. Spearman.
Asa, advance! We're all one!
For duty. Advance! Defender of Ulf Death to all! We go! The world is right. For Assyrian! Assyrian guides us! Archers! Sinner!
Without fear!
Make Ultron proud!
Asa, attack! It will be done!
Heir of Anarian! Victory awaits! To the fray! Assur, advance! Advance!
It's just done now. Not much else I can do here.
Tireless! Loyal! Assyrian willing! Moving out!
Can't take off.
The greater good! Seal!
Come on. And Tyrion's going to be kicking crap out of this guy. I was going to say, he's going to get his sword out or not? Because I think they're hybrids. Yeah. It's just more...
The Reaper!
How dare he destroy our tents? It's getting really good kills.
Fear the might of Ulf One!
Gold sigil sword. I wonder why you get that sometimes. Just occupy it. So I don't want to
My strength
have any more public order issues in this region than what's already going to be cracking. That's all that done. With the entire province under your control, my prince, it's time to enact a commandment. Province secured. Right unlocked. Invocation of Isha. The mother goddess, purity is her virtue. The tears she weeps for her children can cleanse the land of any taint. Let's have a look. Isha. Immunity to all attrition. Ah, that's really good. Immune to all sorts of attrition for all forces in that time. Casualty replenishment. That's really good. That's a really good one there. In my opinion, anyway. Invocation of Earth Law. Mages and Law Masters, Winds of Hero Action Success. That's alright. It's not my sort of thing, but influence per turn, construction, and public order, I think that's good. Vol. recruitment, armor, experience. So they're really good.
Protector of the Everqueen.
So I suppose that one's good if you're planning on if you've got a few mages you want to level up or you want to get some new ones.
The darkness.
So look what we've got. Phoenix Guard, Sword Masters, Dragon Princes, White Lions, Archers, Dragons, Sea Guard, Chariots, Lion of Venerian. Ah, that's what it was. Bloodline of Venerian, minus public order. Reveal itself in those is line is inevitable. It is in their very blood. That was it. Wrath of Cain. Even more. Public order issues. Causes fear. Decent decent physical resistance for that, and plus 25% hit points as well. And then what's this one? Defender of Ulth 1. Unifier. Ah, that could be good. Global recruitment, -1 for all the units. Is that not already there? That's even better. So we'll be able to get some tier like units that take 3 turns and just like in 1 turn. Bloody hell. Maybe be able to get some of the dragons in like 2 turns or 1 turn. I can't remember how many. Like Dragon Ogre Shaggoths and that about 3 turns. So you could get dragons like in a turn. What level would it have to be for this? 12. I think the riposte. So it's cool how they're changing the trees as well a lot. So these are more unique. I think that they're unique to the Lord as well. It's not just like the legendary Lord has this or other Lords have this. They all seem unique, which adds a bit more, to use it again, uniqueness to them, which is really good. I think I'm going to go have him as a damage dealer. I can't remember what the cap is now. I think it's 40. Let's see what we've got. Hold on. They're trying archive building, rank 5, rank 3. Some of them, if you enact a certain commandment, it unlocks a right. Let's have a look. Banish corruption, but I'm fine for that, so I don't need that. Unit experience for all unit recruits, construction for all buildings and growth, income trade, campaign movement. Ah, nice. For now. So don't really need the money just yet. I'm going to go for growth. I'm going to get rid of it here.
Your orders?
That will go next. So I might go for this next, I'm not sure.
Her servant.
Let's get physical. There we go. So I might have this episode go to 45 minutes like my Lizardmen one, just because you have about 5 minutes just explaining everything and watching the video at the start, and then the rest will just be 40. Nice. There we go. Ensure one of the following buildings is being constructed. Archive, Grand Repository, Elven Gardens. We need the heroes of Azor to step forward, for now is the time of heroes. Erect a totem that will bring them forth.
Order must be maintained.
So I want to have that sorted. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, salt. Since I'm going to be trading a lot. Huh. Oh, let's have a look at there. Because I've never seen their technology tree. Try Elven Core. Military, trade, advancement. Salt. Preserve seafood. That's cool, that is. So obviously I want to have the unique resources with these guys if I can. So I'll build that for now. I don't think there's any other ones here just yet. No, they've got strategic location. And that's another thing, because I think strategic location bit, it gives you obviously, what's it called? Landmarks. So that'll be cool to get in the new, like when it does the Mortal Realms, if they add that in. So I know some of them have it, like Kislev has the Tsar building or something. I can't remember what it's called. But it's one of the something that gives you a lot of income boost. Ah, bugger.
Servant of the king.
Let's put him in ambush stance. I'm gonna have to get a second army, I think.
You must restore order.
Alright, these class influence as well. I don't know what. Pigeon chested, bird brained, vigilant, feeble. Bloody hell. They all have pretty bad negatives unless you've got the influence. I thought it just might make these really good. Oh, Amber Spear? What? For their army, -5%.
Light will drive back the
I don't think that she's more of a ranged one. I think that might be alright. Recruitment cost. In that case, I don't know if it'd be worth just getting someone else to recruit, but tell you what. Oh, mother! I didn't mean to click that. What's his one? What's his negative? Physical. Oh, damn it. I suppose it could be worse. But he's a melee fighter and he's got crappy physical resistance. You know what? I might just sell him. I suppose I could use him to just back me up. I don't know. Let's see what they get. These look similar to Thingy's one, but I think that's just for... Oh no, these are the same. Because some of them you get unique ones, like I think Queek has some unique ones. So I can't afford him, I've just wasted money on him. How much did I waste?
The Asur are troubled.
Corruption makes them weak.
825.
Where to?
Tell you what, I'm just gonna kick him for now. I don't want him.
Ever loyal.
Just a waste that. Which is my own fault. See if these come for me or not. We'll end it after this turn. Saving. Damn it, I suppose I could have used him for that. It's a bit late, I'm making stupid decisions. So I want this to have some defences. What else?
People are restive.
These have all kicked in now anyway, but we'll... Lothran, Elven Tower.
Light will drive back the darkness.
Elven Tower. Let's see. Where is that? Where is that? Hold on.
The Druki are no threat.
Sure that one of the following buildings have been constructed. Lothran, Elven Tower.
Order must
must be maintained.
Harbour gates. Hunters. Where is that? Overcraftsman, Overarson, State Manor, Homestead. I'm gonna have to look this up because I can't see it. Unless it is. Yeah, on Elven Town, Elven City. Say Elven Town. Elven Town. I wonder if I can see it, but yeah, I've got to upgrade that to second tier. You'll strengthen your cities, my prince. From a strong foundation, you can strike out on your quest to repair the vortex. The populace gather support you, enhance and upgrade your settlement. Anyway, gone over time on this anyway. Search a ruined settlement for treasure. I'll probably just go for that one. I need way fragments to power the ritual. The ruins of this world offer many lost secrets, some of which conceal the power we need. Search for ruins, but be on your guard, my prince. Learn more about treasure anyway. Oh, for God's sake! Ah, that'd be good. One off as well. Yeah, I'll end it after I've done this. Didn't I? Right. High elves at a court partake in many manipulations to achieve their ends. A common tool is to employ lesser elves and servants as go-betweens, whispering little birds carrying messages. This is not unexpected, but what one of these messages is intercepted or revealed, there can be no choice but to exorcise them to save oneself. Having one such message revealed, how do you advise the Phoenix King responds? Fire the messenger. Play the game and you got caught. Too bad, goodbye. Income from all buildings. Denounce the messenger. Plus influence. Income from all buildings. Change the messenger. Spread disinformation and thus confusion amongst the nobles. The Phoenix King grows stronger through their disunity. 5 turns. Plus 18 influence, so. Plus 10 influence, but that's 5 turns of minus 5%. Try this. I'll change the message in this case so I can get a bunch of influence to use. It gives me someone to fight as well, I suppose.
You must restore.
But yeah, anyway, we'll end the episode there. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. Laters!